It's not every day your otherwise safe neighborhood is put on lockdown. Not every day your friendly dog takes a bullet to protect his home. It's not every day you'll see a story like this, and we want to warn you, the images may be graphic, but it has a very happy ending. Wednesday at 9 here on Fox 17 News, we bring you the story of a felon, a really brave dog who saved his neighborhood, and we set out to answer a whole lot of unanswered questions.
Intruder that had been making his way through the neighborhood headed this way, and Gus saw him and took off and said, "Not today." When he approached the guy, he shot him in the head. You can see his little scar here. And it entered there and went through his ear canal and came out through his neck.
Well, that's exactly correct. Tonight, Metro City Council actually deferred the nearly $2 million resolution that would impact metro parks, like cleaning them up, especially where homeless encampments are. Now, this is the second time that has happened, and people are still continuing to push for change.
I think we need to be cautious of is if we don't come out with the exact answer there, perhaps we come out with some excellent suggestions.
Tuesday night's Metro Council meeting incited plenty of debate on the floor. The resolution is made up of American Recovery Plan Act funds and would allocate $850 grand to Brookmead Park. This park is notorious for its large and long-standing homeless encampment. D.D. Bird with Reclaim Brookmead Park wants something done now. Bird is all for the money proposed at Brookmead.
The homeless people that are in this park need every penny that can be allotted to this situation. They need heavy equipment for sanitary needs today and in the future.
The money would be used for cameras, trail repair, rebuilding a bridge, and installing electronic gates. During Tuesday's meeting, Dave Rosenberg, whose district covers Brookmead, shared his amendment. He wants to ensure work done at the parks does not impact the homeless.
This amendment seeks to alleviate concerns that any of this money could be used to remove residents from encampments across the city.
Today, Fox 17 reached out to Rosenberg to get a clear answer on what solutions he has in mind. He responded saying he had been in meetings during the afternoon. During the meeting, Rosenberg's comments gained support from bill sponsors like Courtney Johnston.
The intent of the allocation was never for the Parks Department to have any sort of action as it relates to homeless encampments or removing people from their homes.
But what action will we see? For community activists like Bird, the money is a start.
Our feeling is that Brookmead deserves any amount of money that can be allocated to them.
Now, like I said, this is the second time that this resolution has been deferred. This conversation tonight is very different from the last time. Last time there was hardly any discussion on this, and this time it was at least 15-20 minutes where multiple council members were standing up, speaking their mind, and really taking time to converse their way through this resolution. Also, Rosenberg standing up and proposing his amendment that ultimately passed. We've been continuing to cover Brookmead Park for months now, so many people in this community, specifically in West Nashville, are still continuing and pushing for change. Hopefully, we'll learn more when this resolution is discussed once again, and that'll be next meeting. Well, it has been a jam-packed weekend, but it all started with Governor Lee's signature back on Friday. But right after that, lawyers representing students with disabilities issuing a lawsuit saying it went against the Americans with Disabilities Act. And as we wait for our preliminary injunction, school districts are being told to stick to the status quo. But what does that mean exactly? It basically means that they're able to continue forward and move on with their mask mandates, including right here in Williamson County. The back and forth over mask mandates for school districts has created some confusion for parents. These districts include Williamson County. Krista Lanford, a Williamson County parent, says she was told the mask mandate was gone on Friday, and by Sunday it was back on.
The back and forth between the government and the school board and the adults in this situation is even more ridiculous. It's like we're losing sight of what's really important.
Lanford's son has a religious exemption and believes masking should be a parent's choice. Other parents like Katie Rose say until all of her children are vaccinated, they are going to keep masking.
It's exhausting as a parent in Williamson County schools to try to keep up with. My family masks, my kids' masks.
On Monday night, the Williamson County School Board met. On the agenda, COVID mitigation strategies. Public comment featured speakers against masks.
You put the mandate in place, you can remove it at any time, tonight even. Your decisions are holding our kids hostage.
And those for them.
The goal tonight, let's keep the mask mandate through the end of this first semester and start the second semester anew.
All with a passion for their children in Williamson County schools. A lot to unpack there. Like I said, on tonight's agenda was COVID mitigation strategies, and Superintendent Golden actually spoke during tonight's meeting saying that they're going to defer that basically until these court rulings and court findings are continued and pushed forward. As for the preliminary injunction, that is set for Friday at 9 a.m.